and you say on your oath that you have not addressed any black person as a nigger or spoken about black people as niggers in the past 10 years, Detective Furman?
That's what I'm saying, sir.
It caught us all by surprise. This feared and hated racial epithet surfacing in a most unlikely setting. We were embarrassed and angered at its use, even in the most neutral fashion. So, like a dirty little family secret that children shouldn't hear, we gave it another name, the N-word. In fact, it seems the word nigger is so offensive to most people, some dictionaries don't even list it. But in certain circles, it's actually considered a term of endearment that can sometimes evoke a laugh, and for some, has no power or meaning whatsoever.
Only up north would you hear the N-word. You would never hear, down south, you couldn't get nobody, black or white, to say the N-word. Like we all don't know it's nigger.
Writer and stand-up comic Paul Mooney has been performing for 25 years. His decision to use the word nigger in his routine is carefully thought out. It's not just for laughs, he says, but he's often criticized for doing it anyway.
I call him Michael Pinocchio Jackson. That nigger's a big liar. He's a liar. Michael, he had more than 2 surgeries? No. That nigger nose should grow back every time he like.
Isn't your use of the word giving license to the rest of America, the racists of America, to now come out and use that word again?
No, it doesn't give anybody any license to do anything. If I tell you that your mother is a prostitute, if your mother is a nun, you may get angry at me for referring to your mother as that because prostitute is negative to you. But if you have any idea that your mother is out turning tricks, you'll want to fight me. If your mother isn't a prostitute, you don't have a problem with me saying that. You don't, if I can say, your mother's a whore, if you know that your mother's not one, you don't have a problem with me.
So you know you're not a nigger.
That's right. So I know that already. So that has nothing to do with me.
If Mooney's position sounds familiar, perhaps it's due to his long association as head writer for Richard Pryor. For Pryor, the N-word was an essential staple in his routine, but late in the 70s, he disavowed its use and changed the thinking of a generation.
I said, I ain't gonna never call another black man nigger.
While many of today's rap artists agree with Mooney's position, other entertainers don't.
It means just what it was invented for. And so it's not a word that's going to get neutralized just because we keep pressing a button.
It's just a word. Sticks and stones, and my grandmother used to tell me, it may break my bones, but word will never hurt me.
I'm Elliott Francis reporting.